wonderful to have a movie that is sort of based on the cutting technology of the day. Something where all of the artists who are trying to push that envelope have a place to show their wares.
We sort of developed a look for the character that kind of had elements of David Bowie, Ziggy Stardust, and Frankenfurter, and the MC from Cabaret, and all that, sort of like a circus showman almost. And we wanted my character to look different to all the other characters in the Tron world, so he's all completely white. So I had to keep it very, very clean. That was the first thing. I also had higher heels, I think, than any other woman on the set, and it was incredibly tight-fitting. So I had to be kind of harnessed into it every morning, and then I couldn't sit down all day. So we had these special things invented, like a stand with a bicycle seat on it, so that when you relaxed in between takes, and I use the word relaxed very loosely, you just kind of lean on this bicycle seat like that, and then just wait until they called you to the set again.
Joe had a very specific vision of how he wanted his suit to look, and it's very streamlined, and I think he wanted to be like second skin, pretty much. But to create something like that, that's 4 layers, because you have, a kind of corset type layer, a barrier, electronic layer, suit. How do you do that? Like, how do you make it that streamlined? And so it was an ever-going process. We tried this on, that didn't work, and the suit designers, costumers were the best of the best. One of
the reasons I was drawn to this second film, it was an opportunity to work on a modern day myth. Myths help us kind of navigate difficult spots in our lives, and we need modern day myths to help us with things like technology and how to deal with a darker side. It's very exciting and fun to think of all these things we can do, but we often don't know what the ramifications of them.
I promised you that if I ever got any information about your dad, I'd tell you first, right?
To be able to come back all these years later and be involved in such a fantastic experience, especially since the technology has advanced to such an extent. Now having Joseph Kosinski behind it with his background in architecture, and just these really sort of pristine he's just got this vision that's incredible, and I can't wait for the rest of the world to see.